Hello friends, Volley Nerd here with another flight sim session in honor of the Padres' victory over the Dodgers last night and our good friend Raf taking a flight out of San Diego recently. We're going to fly the Padres to departure. Let's take a look. Where are we? We're in beautiful San Diego, hanging out on the auxiliary area of the runway. Going to get ready on the departure, and a nice day today. Some scattered clouds, a few clouds. We'll be going 27 right or 27 and out towards the west and head north as if we're going to San Jose. Let's take a look at what we got going. This is the flight plan that we were looking at, and we noticed Padres 2. This is San Diego to San Jose, and it starts with the Padres 2 to the IK intersection. Let's see what that even means. So we come here to Sky Vector. Let's look in at the at San Diego. One thing that's fun is this TFR, temporary flight restriction, due to what? A baseball game, Dodgers at Padres, later on today. But anyways, here's the airport. Let's click. And we get San Diego, and we see all these departure procedures, and here it is, Padres 2. So I happen to have that one loaded up over here, and we won't go into tons of detail, but here we are, San Diego International, Padres 2 departure, and here's the airport down here, runway 27, heading out, technically 275 degrees, and all the steps, what you do, you take off, climb, heading. This is one of many departures out of San Diego, but when you're kind of going to the northwest or up the coast, there's one that kind of turns left and heads south. But when you're going up the coast to the Bay Area, this is a pretty typical departure. And what I found funny or interesting was Padres 2. And we kind of wondered, like, is that a nod to the Padres? But sure enough, look at some of the names of these waypoints. Winfield, Colonel, I don't know, not a huge baseball fan, but Tony Gwynn, Trevor Hoffman, other more studly baseball fans would probably know these other ones. So this is definitely the FAA having a cool sports gene, exposing their sports gene, and naming waypoints after some of the Padres players. Chicken. But anyways, based on the flight plan, remember it was the Padres departure, so it's, where'd that go? Padres departure, and the next waypoint is mentioned as IKE. Don't know exactly how to say that, and that's this one right here. So you notice that they all go through the Padres waypoint, and then you kind of go find the transition that you're heading out of this departure and onto a airway that takes you further north, and then you'd follow that. But let's take a look quick at the instructions. Climb heading 275 to 520. That's nothing. 520 feet. That's barely off the runway and up and over the hills of Point Loma. Then turn right direct to Winfield. So we'll head to this Winfield waypoint, and then track 296. That's the 296 radial out of the Winfield waypoint to Colonel. Then continue 296. By the way, I think this is 13 miles, and then 13 miles, nautical miles. And then on track 296 to cross Gwynn at or above 8,000. That's the line underneath it. So we'll aim for Gwynn at 8,000. Then on track 308 to Padres, so slight right turn. And thence, it's funny, then you kind of go, well, then which one are we? We're going on the IK transition, and then you'd go look at that. So anyways, then we go on the 304, 304 degrees out to IKE. So that's how you do it manually. Let's go look. Let's hop inside the cockpit and see if we can do this. We will at least program it in to the flight plan, and doesn't mean we necessarily will fly it with autopilot. We can, but let me zoom out a little and get rid of these yolks out of the way. And let's take a look. So this is kind of from memory here. I haven't done this a ton, but let's go. Flight plan is origin. Let's see, push, go, origin, boom. and we'll do KSAN, enter, and runway 27, enter, enter. En route, we will skip that, and we'll go destination, and this one cheats a little bit that I can use my keyboard, so I don't have to dial it in, but KSJC. Shows you on the little map. Make sure you're picking the right spot. En route, runway, doesn't really matter. We're not going to do this whole flight, but let's pick something. We'll land to the north. So 30 right sounds good. Enter. And then let's do procedures, and we'll go select departure procedure. Enter, and we're going to pick the Padres 2. Notice on the map it's showing all the different departures. So when I choose them, let's see, a lot of them go to the north, out to the coast, and oh, this is runway 9, going the other direction to the east and back. So like if there's too much fog, sometimes they take off to the east, runway 9, get up to 4,000 feet, and then head back out once you're out of the fog. Since we're down in the lower left corner of the states, most of these are going up to the northwest. But here's Padres 2. Let's choose that, and then they'll ask what transition out of the Padres 2. Notice all these extra forks. Remember, that's what we saw on the departure details. So we'll pick the IKE and enter, and it just double checks all these. We're going 520 feet, 275, then that direction to Winfield, then that direction to Colonel, then that direction, blah blah blah. So we go down to say load. And there we have it. So we'll get rid of the flight plan, and you notice if I zoom out a little bit, we're going through Wakefield, then Colonel, then Gwynn, then Padres. So that's what we're doing. Let's get it done. Like I said, we can fly this autopilot, or we can fly it manually. We'll do a little bit of both. Let's get our initial altitude, watching up here. Dial in. Let's go 4,000. I know eventually we need to be up at 8,000, but let's see see how we go there. All right, I think we're ready. We're cheated a little bit, and we're already done a bunch of pre-takeoff checklists and stuff. Let's just get going. Checking if there's anybody coming. No, we're good. We're in the Baron G58 today. It's got a nice G1000 cockpit system, navigation system. That's why I like it. So hold short of runway 27. Oh, barely over the line. We're not dealing with ATC today. There's a guy doing laps. Doing barrel roll in a 737. Nice. All right, looks clear. Let's go. Cheating a little bit, and I like to get lined up with the outside view. You can hop in here and do pretty much just as well. But okay, takeoff roll. We'll just let it roll for a second, and we'll do heading, set our heading bug. Oops. Heading bug to straight ahead, and let's get rolling. Full power. Flaps 10 degrees, and we're out of here. Speed 100, let's roll. Rotate. Positive rate climb. Gear up. There it goes. Flaps up. We're at 200. Remember what our instructions were. We're looking over here at 400 and 520. You're just trying to get up to 520, and then right turn. Let's go look inside. Yep, there's the right turn. Notice the needle up here. Let's hop inside. Outside's better. Notice the needle up here. It's directing us. Remember, we were supposed to go to, what was our 275 to 520, then direct Winfield. That's what our needle is pointing us to. Nice shot of Mission Bay. climbing through 1600. Take a look back at where we're going, where we're coming from. San Diego, over Point Loma, direct to Winfield. Nice day for a flight, and then let's hop back inside and see how we're doing. We're up at 2,000 feet. Yep, ATC is talking to us to change to another frequency, but we're gonna skip. We're gonna ignore them. So we're following this needle. As long as we're pretty much straight with the needle, we're on track. Here we'll zoom in on the right hand side, and we're on the direct to Winfield leg. We'll turn a little bit right. See, the needle is just a little bit right. The middle part of the needle sways left and right to show you where the desired track is. So the desired track is just barely right of us. So let's level out right there. And now we're aiming a little left. Climbing through, we're holding pretty steady at 2,000 up to 188. We'll do this a little bit by way of autopilot. Let's turn on. We got heading mode on. It's gonna follow the bug right here. So we go autopilot on, heading mode, and let's go altitude up to 4,000, vertical speed, nose up. We'll climb at 1,000 feet a minute. And over here it shows us at that rate, this arc is the top of the descent, or top of the ascent, which is, we'll reach 4,000 out here. We've got 7.5 nautical miles to Kernel. That doesn't match up with this one, says 12 nautical miles. And ATC is going to keep bugging us until we tune to a bogus radio frequency and make them be quiet. So that's basically it. We're cruising outside of up and out to the coast, out into the water, up to 4,000 feet, and that's about it. We won't bore us with the rest of this. It's just straight flying. We could even enable nav mode right now, and boom, now it's just going to follow. It'll follow the needle exactly, and I don't have to do anything. So a little bit boring. Climbing up through 4,000, and remember we were going to go to, if I zoom out, up to Gwyn, and be up to 8,000 feet by then, and then out to Padres 2 and up to the IKE. If you zoom all the way out, you know, here's IKE back on the north of LAX as the coast comes out towards Santa Barbara and such. Pass over Catalina and all the islands as we go. So that's probably it for today. Another beautiful day of flying out of San Diego and heading out towards the ocean. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for enlightening us on the Padres 2 departure out of KSAN. So long.